set off on a journey around South Africa with 100 rand, a backpack and a camera, in pursuit of following a dream. And the dream was about collecting stories of South Africans that we don't read about in our mainstream media. And the reason for the 100 rand has evaded me. I don't know why that was part of the dream. I think maybe people relate to having money. So if I said I did it with no money, perhaps that was the reason for that. I actually returned with 142.51 rand. So I know it's questionable, but I think it's for me it's a sign of that Ubuntu does exist in our society, and the return on investment for me was not financial. It was definitely emotional and having Ubuntu connections and ties with families. 150 families took me into their homes from 16 different cultures in 114 of our towns, spread across all 9 provinces. From townships to townhouses, from Muslim to Christian to Sai Baba followers to religions I'd never even heard about, and from townships to shacks to multimillionaires to townhouses, across the spectrum. Across the journey, I came across quite a few people who thought that I was crazy to be going on a journey like this, that our country is not safe, and that the Tsotsis are going to kill me, or that this Mlungu is going to take one look at the township and run for the hills. And I think that it was about challenging my own perceptions, but also challenging the families that took me in, their perceptions of what is safe and what is safety in South Africa. One of the families that took me into their homes is the Pillay family in Vereeniging. And this woman actually phoned me after a radio interview, and she said, "You're mad. You're absolutely mad. I told my husband and my mother about you, and I said, this woman is mad. She's so mad, I have to phone her." And she used the word mad about 20 times in a 1-minute conversation. And she said, "Where are you? I'm coming to pick you up." And by the time that I'd left, she said to me that she still thinks that I'm mad, but she thinks that it would have been mad for me not to have gone on this journey, because she could see how it had spoken to me. And then also realizing that we never would have met if I hadn't gone on the journey. It was a journey of faith and believing in people. I think with a journey like this, with having that faith, and when people came across me and they realized that I'm walking and hitchhiking around South Africa with nothing, they didn't see what I had or didn't have. I think they saw the dream and the vision. And a lot of the times people would come up to me and they'd say, "We can see that you're doing something important. What were you doing?" And I think that's what happens when we follow our passions, or when we follow our dreams, or when we step into a vision. It then becomes visible to people.